Chris Carson. Carson Wentz can't win on the road, but he's at home. So that kind of leads me to sway Philadelphia. But then again, you also have a very injured team. They're kind of like Washington's Army at Valley Forge in the winter of 1777, if you really want to get all historical on it. I don't know, though. I mean, I think Russell Wilson's going to have a better game plan. He's not going up against the same defense that he did against San Francisco when he's got Nick Bosa running over him, most of that game. I'm going Seattle, but it's going to be close. And like you said, what's a healthy Marshawn Lynch? Is he 80% of what Chris Carson was when he was fully healthy because he missed a full season? I still think, Russell Wilson has enough to get it done. I think, him and DK Metcalf are going to connect. And I want to say Seattle's going to win, but it's going to be close. Remember, and the last thing I'll say before we move on to our next game, which is Vikings-Saints. Seattle played Philly Week 12, and Seattle just eked out a 17-9 win. So it's going to be a low-scoring game, a very low-scoring game. You tune in, and it's 3-0 in the second quarter. You're thinking you're watching a baseball game. But it's going to be very low-scoring, but I think Seattle just wins it.
All right, give them a score.
I'm going to say like 21-18, 21-17. It's going to be very, very scoring.
Right.
One-possession game.
All right. Yeah, I'm probably within 3 or 4 points. All right, well, since you dictated the game we're going to go to, we will go Vikings and Saints. Go ahead, Jake.
Well, once again, folks, we're back on our favorite game show. When will the Vikings melt down in the playoffs? And, of course, right now it has felt like that since the 1970s. I mean, they've lost 4 Super Bowls, but if you go back and see the meltdowns that they've had, they had it in 1988, they've had it in 1991. They have shown that the playoffs are they're pretty much like a scorned girlfriend at this point, and they just can't get rid of her. And that's what the Vikings have become. I mean, I know that Kirk Cousins has had 26 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, but then I go back and rewind the tape and go to the 1998 Vikings when they lost to the Falcons, or the 2009 Vikings when they went to New Orleans. They had Brett Favre. Sidney Rice was having an all-pro year. They had Adrian Peterson. They were well coached. Everything was ready for them, and the Saints were able to top them. And now they're going into that atmosphere with a Vikings defense that has gone from the top 5 down to the top 15. Xavier Rhodes, you are not who you are anymore. And guess who is going to be right there? Ex-receiver, best receiver in the game, Michael Thomas, the one that just broke Marvin Harrison's single-season catching record. He is going to go buckshot all over Xavier Rhodes in that game. And I know the Vikings are loaded. They got Dalvin Cook coming back from injury. They still got Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs, and Kyle Rudolph's one of the top tight ends in the NFL. But when it comes down to it, the playoffs are a curse to the Vikings. I mean, you're talking about a team that had 10-degree weather against the Seattle Seahawks, and their kicker, Blair Walsh, couldn't hit a 27-yard field goal, I might add, at this point. And I wonder what kind of futility is going to happen with the Vikings going forward. And New Orleans, they're firing on all cylinders. And right now, they are that bridesmaid who was divorced once, was happily married, and now is a bridesmaid. They are tired of hearing about this, and they want to be able to get back to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2009. I love the New Orleans Saints. I think the Vikings are going into a buzzsaw. I don't see this to be a matchup at all. 35-17 New Orleans.
Go ahead.
Drew Brees is the new Tom Brady. 40 is the new 25. The Saints are going to win by at least 2 touchdowns.
So give me a score.
I'm going to say 41-27.
All
I
right,
think.
and you know what? I'll go with the Saints, 27-10. I think the fact that the Vikings lost to Chicago, to fall to 10-6 didn't do them any favors either. So, yeah, and you know what? The Saints are angry because of what happened to them a year ago. So they're playing with a chip on their shoulder. So
the only thing I feel like that could hold them back is their pass defense is ranked 20th in the NFL, and I don't trust Eli Apple for the life of me. But Marshawn Lattimore, if he's healthy, they could be okay. But I mean, as long as Eli Apple's not on the deep ball, yeah, this thing is going to be a blowout. I don't see the Vikings winning this game.
well, so up after 3 games right now, I see all 3 of us can agree that this is a double-digit win for New Orleans. And the final game is the New England Patriots against the Tennessee Titans. This one's a lot more complicated to call than most people think. Ryan Tannehill's found a new home up in Music City. So we traded South Beach for Music City, and they're singing a nice tune up in Nashville. So is that team nice enough to beat the New England Patriots in Foxborough? Lead it off, Jake.
Oh boy. Well, this feels like the movie Friday Night Lights to me. Not the TV show, but the movie. When at the end of the film in 1988, they play in the state championship against Dallas Carter, the Permian Panthers do. And that's what it feels like with the Tennessee Titans. Right now, Ryan Tannehill is playing the role of Lucas Black as the quarterback. And they got the big-time running back. They got the Booby Miles right there. They got the Dallas Carter. And, I'm sorry, they got Dallas Carter. Derrick Henry, I meant to say. I'm sorry. 1,540 yards, 16 touchdowns on the year. He has been an incredible weapon for the Tennessee Titans because of what Matt LaFleur did last year. They were able to emphasize off of that to really bring that for the Tennessee Titans. Now, I know it's going to be tough for them because they're at New England, but this is the first time since 2009. The Patriots in the wild card are 3-3. And I love it how everybody right now is just jumping all over Tom Brady. I mean, Bucky Brooks today, and I'm very well respected with Bucky Brooks, called Tom Brady the worst quarterback in the playoffs. Hold it. 24 touchdowns and 8 interceptions this year. He was only sacked 27 times. That's only 15 times less than Deshaun Watson. I like Tennessee. I like Mike Vrabel. A.J. Brown is my rookie of the year because of 20 yards after the catch. You know I love the yak. And that's the thing I want to see out of Tennessee. But I can't go against Bill Belichick. I can't go against these Patriots. And I don't think Tom Brady is the worst quarterback. Because, in case you forgot, Ryan Tannehill has never been in a playoff game till now. And he's going to be tested in the cold at New England. It's going to be tough for him. I don't see Tennessee really win this game. I kind of feel like it's going to be a close game, though. But I feel like, just like in Friday Night Lights, when Dallas Carter is able to pull off the victory over Permian, I see that happening. I'm going to take the Patriots in this one. With the best defense in the NFL, the Patriots win this one in a tough one, 23-20.
Well, I'm with you. Although I'd like to see Tennessee win, I think it'd be good for the NFL if it does happen. But I'm going to go with the Patriots 24-21.
Look, if Brady loses, he's got an opt-out in his contract, so hypothetically this could be his last game as a member of the Patriots, and then Kraft can deal with his brothel situation later. Well, that's a conversation for another day. So the way I look at it is this way. The Patriots' run game the last couple of weeks, particularly against Buffalo, looked really, really good. I thought Sony Michel finally started to show that he's the running back that he was last year when he averaged 4.5 yards a carry. He struggled most of the year. He's looked great. James White has been a great secondary out of the backfield. He's also been catching a lot of bubble screens. I mean, he's kind of been Brady's go-to receiver, too, even though he's, you're one of your running backs. I think that's going to benefit them. I think their defense obviously is great. Stephon Gilmore got a little exposed against Devontae Parker in Miami last week, 138 yards and 8 catches. But it doesn't matter. I mean, the good thing about a Belichick run team is they have a quick reset. They know how to go on to the next game. I think New England's going to win this one by at least a touchdown, although I don't put it back.
What game are you talking about?
I said New England.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of
bit New Orleans.
No, I bit my tongue a little bit there.
That's okay. Just kidding with you. We had the new part. It was just the other
too
part.
much of the Ed Orgeron Cajun.
That's all right. Well,
getting into
in
my
your
mouth.
mind, okay. Well, you're talking crawfish next.
Yeah, but no, New England's gonna win this game by a touchdown. I think it's gonna be close. I don't think Tannehill has a terrible game, but then again, I think New England's defense is enough for them to advance on to the next round, where I believe they'd be playing either Kansas City or Baltimore. So it'll be interesting to see.
All right. Regardless, if you get to Baltimore, and that'll be for another show.
Yeah, as
long
as
it's going to happen anyways.
Lamar Jackson doesn't mow the lawn with his feet when he's running, and we'll be in good shape.
All right. So what's your prediction?
27-20 New England.
Okay. Well, at least we got the England part. Just kidding with you, by the way.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit my tongue. Ed Orgeron's Cajun seasoning a little too spicy.
That's his justification, but it's okay. If that's the worst thing that's ever happened, God help us. So, but it's all in fun, guys. We're all here to have a good time and probably get them all wrong anyway, so it doesn't matter. Even if New England wins this game, I think their postseason is going to be short-lived because you have too many teams in the AFC that have a chance. Candy, you want to go ahead and make a prediction?
No, I'm good with.
She don't want to make a prediction. Well, that's right. When the Packers.
My team doesn't come this week. My team's got a bye.
Yeah, got a bye. All right. So.
You know it.
So on that note, we have 4 games in the books. We'll see how they all play out. Meanwhile, we'll be back on the program 2 weeks from tonight, or actually 12 days from tonight. I will be, everybody knows here, we'll be back broadcasting, I believe, on the 14th of January. I'll be attending the 2020 Southern California Sports Broadcasters Award Luncheon out in Burbank, California at the Lakeside Golf Club. So the Motor City Mad Mouth goes to Hollywood. Okay, with that said.
It's like one of those Ernest Goes To movies from the 80s. Remember those, Jake? Jim
Yeah.
Varney?
Of course I do.
So with that said, okay, that wraps up this broadcast here of the Sports Exchange presented by the South Florida Tribune. For a lot of you folks that want to go out there and follow the Tribune, you can follow us on Twitter at Tribune South. If you're on Facebook, like South Florida Tribune. And Lewis, go ahead. What other information? We go to the website, www.southfloridatribune.com.
You can go there where you see most of our stuff that we post. I edit a lot of that stuff. You know, we're trying to bring new people on. 2020 is going to be a big year for us. You can follow me on Twitter at @adio_Lewis00. Jake, do you want to leave your Twitter handle real quick?
Yep, you can follow me at Wrongholt Sports. That's RONGHOLT. I tell both sides of the story.
And I've got two Twitter handles. One is Scoop, and then you have 33333. Count them, 5 3s. That's my personal. And otherwise, the other one is at Tribune South, and that's where you'll find us here. So, meanwhile, we want to say, extend our thanks to all of our guests tonight. Chris Roberts led it off. David Levin did a good job. Bill Winters brings his usual candor to the program. Tom Shanahan was great. And we say Jake Wrongholt for the very end, who is our designated closer on the show. So,
Trevor Hoffman tonight.
No, you're Trevor Hoffman all the time, Jake. You're good. I don't know. Do we want to put you Trevor Hoffman? Yeah, that's the old Wisconsin angle, so we won't put Mariano Rivera because we have a Wisconsinner behind us. And that's Candy Eveling, who does a sensational job putting everything together on the South Florida Tribune website. So with that said, everybody, on behalf of our crew, we want to thank you very much. Have a good night, and we'll be back on the air on January the 14th. Happy New Year, everybody. Good night.
Happy New
Good
Year.
night.